GVP gameplays with me. Say hi. Oh, uh, okay. I d- Go ahead.
Hello, can people hear me now? Oh yeah, people can hear me now. I was doing it on my stream. Oh god. Anyway, all right, let's roll again.
You
Roll it back.
want
Roll it
the
back.
funny part? You want the funny part? Uh, You weren't muted on my stream.
No. Oh no. Anyway, hi guys. I'm gonna run that back. Hi guys. I know what aren't you supposed to be doing? Repeat. Hi, sorry folks. I am. I'm being introduced by the one and only Grumpy guy. Hi from hello.
Hey, this has been fun.
Yeah, this has been a wild ride. But anyway, we're here now.
Yeah, I warned everybody this was going to be scuff. But my PNGs, fuck. I don't have my PNG going. Well, at least I wasn't muted.
Yes, you got to see like scuff. Anyway,
All
hi.
right. Now I got my PNG going. Oh, okay. We're gonna roll this back a little bit since the first part of the stream was it's pretty much unusable. Uh, I asked him ask G GVP. Jesus Christ! I'm so flustered I can't even say GVP. Um, but I asked him here. We are gonna do Cinder stuff. Okay, we are gonna watch some videos. We are gonna play some music. We're gonna do all of that. But I asked GVP here because a lot of you power pups in the Cinder community were pointing to his videos. And I figured he's one of those people that's also covered the Cinder stuff and do a little interview about him so we can learn. So one, I can learn a little bit more about him, and so you all can learn a little bit more about him if you know this is the first time you hearing him. Um, let's be honest, this is not the first time you're hearing him. This is probably the first time you're hearing me. But go ahead and once again tell us how you got into content creation.
As I hi. Okay, so the way.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Unscuffed. Yeah. Okay. Uh, that's one of. That's when I.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Uh, so you since I'm on your stream also, I'll tell the reason why I got into content creation. Uh, it was mostly uh, kind of what happened was that Tectone put a video out that I totally disagreed with. And I've said this on my stream, and I know people don't like it when I say I respect Asmongold and Tectone. That does not mean I agree with everything they say, but I do respect them. My first video on YouTube was a response to Tectone. And it was about VTubers. It was talking about Gura's graduation. He said some things in there I had a problem with, so I made this god awful standalone video. Uh, and then it kind of I what my intentions was to be a Minecraft YouTuber. Look at where I'm at now. I'm talking about VTubers all the time. Yeah, but a lot you were brought to my attention because I started covering the Cinder situation pretty heavily, uh, and the Pyro Pups recommended your videos to me, and I was like, okay. Uh, so how did you get involved with the stuff about Cinder?
I was about to go. Right, gotta go to analyst. What? So I decided to go because oh, the hall. That's how I got. I really like. That's how I got.
Yeah, I told the for your stream, of course. I'll explain how I got involved in it. Uh, dur- during during the time that all the Cinder stuff was happening, I wasn't paying attention to it because I was a big Gura fan and she was graduating. I was paying attention to that. About I would say about 2 to 3 weeks after that went through my emotional trauma about graduating and Mumi graduating and Fauna graduating. It was a bad fucking month for me. Okay.
Yeah, that month
Uh,
every April,
uh,
like it
yeah.
that turned.
I mean, we had the Cinder graduation, then we had Ozzy dying. I'm like, oh dear God, how god awful can this month can be? I was like, Jesus, oh, and it's like after all that died down, I kept on on X. I kept on seeing this stuff about Cinder. I already posted my stuff about Tectone, and I started. Hey, I'm going to start streaming stuff. And when I stream Minecraft, I was talking about VTubers. And of course, during that time, nobody was watching.
Yeah,
So I was like, well, what is the Cinder stuff? I don't know what's going on because I haven't read any of the documents or anything. I heard a little bit about this, and from what I heard at that time, Cinder was going around trying to ruin people's careers. That's the general consensus I got.
yeah. Same.
And I was like, okay, let's take a look at this. It, and I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, let's do this on stream. Let's go through every single document on stream and just see what's there. And when I don't know about you, when I read those documents, I didn't try to read between the lines. I didn't try to read into things or anything like that. I just, this is what's there. What's the problem? But yeah, Redacted said some things that he shouldn't have said. Everybody's going after Cinder. I don't really see Cinder in this document, except for a small section where there was actually DMs from Cinder. I'm like, this is not making any sense to me. Why is everybody mad at Cinder if Redacted was doing all the bad shit? I don't get why people are mad at her. and that kind of and the Cinder community, understandably, weren't too happy that I was covering this. They probably thought it was going to be just like everybody else, and that's I think I did two like that. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it. And other stuff happened, and it's like because people kept on bringing it up or compare. V Shoujo happened. That's what happened.
Oh, dude.
Happened.
Whoa. When Iron Mouse got that
I was
announcement,
like,
I was like, that's wild.
oh yeah. I was like going, dude. And then somebody did something very, very, very stupid on. You can call it X. I'm gonna call it Twitter because I think X is a fucking stupid name.
Actually,
Twitter
why?
say did someone on Twitter and says something to the effect that the Cinder stuff is just as bad as V Shoujo. I went, whoa, 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 time out here, time out. In the Cinder stuff, no one stole $500,000 from charity, I hate to tell you.
Yeah, right?
Everybody got paid. No one didn't get paid for their work. What the fuck are you talking about?
Technically.
So before I did another shirt, yeah,
Yeah, but you're saying.
and so I asked the Cinder community, would it be okay if I do another stream? And it was, I'm not going to say I got a resounding yes, but I had enough of the community say, go ahead. Because I will always ask the community before I stream anything about Cinder if they're cool with it. Because, they've been very kind to me and welcoming. I don't know exactly how you feel, but I don't call myself a power pup. I call myself a fan of the Cinder community because that's truly what I am. I'm a fan of the Cinder community.
I saw Pyropub. I was like, oh, by that logic, I guess I am a Pyro. A woo.
No, the funny part is, I think I've seen a total of anywhere to 30 to 40 minutes of Cinder stuff. And it was all things related to the situation where people were like pointing to this. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't get it. I'm a big fan of her music, obviously, because if you go to my streams, I play her music all the freaking time. I love Boss Rush.
Oh my lord! Voice is so good. Dang!
Yeah,
Was
and it's like, and as like, uh, I'm kind of waiting for her to come back. Um, guys, she's coming back. All right, don't worry about it. She is coming back. I truly believe that. I think she just needs to get her one finished building her house for her and her parents, and two to get all her ducks in a row and be in the right mindset to come back. And she doesn't have redacted anymore. She has to get another manager, all that stuff. It's not. It's going to take a little bit of time. I think we probably I would expect her to return probably within the next 30 to 60 days is my guess. If I'm going to make a guess, it would be next 30 to 60 days she will be back.
I
Uh,
pessimist. After I'm out the whole. I really
you-
all of
Yeah, I can understand that, really.
Think about it. I It's sad. It happens as yeah. So I I would. That's my starting whatever the their thing, whatever they,
It's none of our
none of my
business. It's
business.
none of our business.
Oh,
I
I've been tough.
With your
My
screen
mic
dropped?
down.
You still here?
No. Hello.
I can hear you.
Hear me. Why? Why?
Yeah. I can.
Ah,
Yeah,
no.
I've heard you the whole time. I think my chat can hear it too.
Okay, so my chat.
You've
Oh,
been fine
okay.
on my stream. You've been fine on my stream.
Oh Oh well, if you wanna see, okay, hold on. If you wanna see the hello, hello, hi. Hold on, let me just get really up close and personal to hi. Hi guys. I don't know what's going on with my mic, but hey, thank you for bringing it to my attention. Let me just deep throat my mic, I guess. Like, oh, hi, squeeze. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna look this way. I'm gonna look off. Hi guys. So, as I was saying about redacted, that's their thing, and I'm not gonna even. My pop filter fell, and I'm not gonna deal with it. So, yeah, no. Special. Thank you for that up to my. But yeah, no. That's my thought process. Cinder redacted, and I don't really, and I really don't like it when people literally are like, "Hey, they're lovers, so they know everything," and I'm just sitting here. I'm just guys, listen up. I'm gonna drop some knowledge. First off, lovers don't tell each other. Last I checked, you didn't tell your lover that you use their panties for certain things. Sorry, I know some of you have. Don't give me that look. And then the next thing I want to add is the thing about managers telling talents everything. So the fact of the matter is, managers don't tell their talents or employees everything. I should know. I work a 9 to 5. Sometimes my manager, not out of maliciousness, but because they forget, and that's just a fact of life. So when like say that stuff, stop. I don't understand. That's it really that people reject lovers. Oh, I'm not. Us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was rambling. Oh, if you want to cut me off? Feel free to. Grumpy.
Perspective. This. Yeah. I'm cutting you off.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on,
Where
Grumpy?
I'm 50
Grumpy.
years old. The next one. You hear me?
I can hear
You
you.
hear
What's going on?
me now? I can hear you. Me?
Oh, you're cutting in and out.
Lord.
Oh no! This stream is
You
stuffy.
can now?
I can hear you now.
I'm just gonna stream. Uh, you you can.
Out again.
Are you sure? Uh,
Ugh.
guy. Hey, my chat. Can you guys hear me clearly, or am I cutting in and out? 'Cause, I'm not lagging at all now.
I think I'm lagging.
Because you sound fine to me.
Actually, you know what? I can test this. Hold up. No, there's a thing here called
Okay.
monitor and output. Hello? Hi.
Okay, they can hear my chat can hear me and can you yeah, it's on your end, buddy. I
Yeah,
hate to
it's on
tell
my
you.
end. Yeah, hold on. Gotta fix. And I know how to. And it's time. It's time to unplug my mic.
Okay. All right. Uh, once we real fast, I'm gonna go through a little bit of what I see in my chat. Well, if you DVP gets
Yeah, go for it.
I can hear you. All right. Okay, Shy Lily and the girly pops. When the narrative comes crashing down, we were just following Nihilist's orders.
Oh.
AJ, I there's a lot of moving parts in this, JJ. I don't think you can just boil it down to one person. I think everybody in the Cinder stuff, the Cinder docs, did for various. I can hear you, buddy.
Oh, shoot. I am
uh,
so sorry.
I think Cinder.
I'm mute
I think
myself
Cinder's
for a second.
side of the story and clear. Okay, no problem. Go ahead. I think Cinder should tell her side. Yeah, I think that's kind of what her first stream when she does come back will be telling her side of the stuff. Okay. Welcome back, JP. I think Lily should take a break from the internet for a little bit to save herself. I, to be honest, I think not just regardless to who it is, people should take a week break every year from streaming, social media, all that stuff, especially if you do it for a living, to decompress, to get your bearings back, to prevent the burnout, all that stuff. That's just my opinion. I would say I would say so about Shelley, but I think it would be really offensive. Better. Yeah, no. Okay, remember the rules of my chat. You got to be respectful. No name calling. Okay, remember that. Uh, the my Brazilian mods are here. Hey. Okay. Returns to VTubing community. Everyone come back. It's time for a retry. Uh, this is what I think is going to happen when Cinder does return. Uh, she's going to get hate. It's unavoidable. She's going to get hate. All right, it would be along, but I don't think it will last for very long. One, I don't think Cinder's going to come back and just like have be allow her chat to have a free for all. People to come in here and say whatever they feel like. There's going to be mods in there. They're going to be blocking messages and all this stuff. But she's going to address the situation. She knows people are going to be upset with her for coming back. It's unavoidable. All right. It just it's just something that's going to happen. And to be quite honest about it, uh, it's not. I don't think it's going to be as bad as she thinks it is because the narrative has changed quite a bit. A lot of inconsistencies have come out in those Google Docs. The time jumps and all that stuff makes the documents suspect. Especially a lot of things were in those documents were taken in such a way to support a narrative. We don't the full context of how that conversation got to that point wasn't shown. So people are noticing that and they're like going, okay, but what's the rest of it? What led up to that conversation? I mean, did an analyst bring it up first and she just cut that part out and that's what we're seeing? I know. Uh, Lord Cat, we'll talk about that when DVP comes back, okay? I know. I'm sure listening in. He just unplugged his mic and hopefully he'll be back here shortly. But I tell you what we're gonna do, since it was so scuffed in the very beginning that I did play a Cinder song. Let's open on over here.